Hey guys, Fatiguu here, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope your Thanksgiving festivities went as well as my family's did. Today, you will be watching part 1 of 4 of my 4-part video series of the new Gnome starting zone in patch 4.0.3. I'll be taking you through all the quests and even exploring around a little bit. Let's get started. Alright, so jumping right into it here. Already what we notice is it starts you off right in front of the quest giver, like when they tried to, quote, fix the starting zones with, like, patch 4.0, but it doesn't start you in his face, which is good. Immediately when I came into here, I noticed, alright, this is a lot more noob-friendly, because as you notice, it starts you off with a kill quest like the old-style starting zones, but it doesn't really, like, make you just go out and fend for yourself. It starts you off very gradual with one spell, and you're assisted when you're killing the starting mobs. And I thought that was really, really well done. However, the one spell could probably turn off new players since they're only pressing 1 for the first 3 levels, if you're a priest. So anyway, jumping away from the analysis, I'm playing this as a Gnome priest, getting all new stuff. And what it is, the Gnome starting zone basically is set in an area of the start of Gnomerigon. They started the assault back to reclaim their old home, and what it is you're basically a survivor of the, like, nuclear sort of toxic gas assault, and you have to get cleansed so you're ready to go up to the surface to assist more in the fighting of the area. So the reason why the gnomes are suddenly fighting to get back into Gnomerigon is because there was a political upheaval in Ironforge. If you watch the starting clip for the new Gnome starting zone, you'll get all this. And the gnomes decided that their presence in Ironforge was hindering more than helping. They decided to launch an assault back on Gnomerigon. So you only have to kill 6 of those guys to start off this first quest, but like any good leveler would, I grinded right up to level 2. Now, as I said, this is very noob-friendly. You really don't get into full-on action quests until I would say about level 3. Very introductive, very gradual into the process, but it's not as gradual as the new, quote, fixed starting zones, because those are just stupidly easy. You will see red mobs here as soon as level 3, and I really like that. Now, the starting zone is very lore friendly. In the second part, it goes through like a whole sort of cutscene type thing, but it's not really a cutscene, that shows what happened when they assaulted Gnomerigon and why they're not all the way in and why we're doing this right now. And the quests really match what's going on. It's not just go collect this stuff. Don't go and collect fur or teeth and bring it back to me. Teleport survivors out of here so they can get cleansed and get to safety. Go clean toxic spouts. Like, these are the type of quests that are in here, and they really match what's going on and show the whole community of the gnomes of what's happening and how they're working together to fight it. Now, the areas that are dangerous are blocked off by yellow stuff, obviously, so new players know not to go in there. Now, also what I like about this area is some of the quests make you actually find your way. It's not all so straightforward, so linear. Like, I even walk around in circles a couple of times trying to find the guy that I'm looking for, which is really cool. So going in and turn this quest is the first quest where you really have to find your own way. It said to follow a bunch of operatives. I'm going to watch again right now and see, like, if the operatives actually left and I was supposed to follow them, because I don't see any operative walking to the loading room, so I was kind of like waiting to go a little bit. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Okay. Because I guess I have automatically put quests in my quest log activated, so that essentially did that for me. Anyway, going back to the quest of the starting zone. You don't have a straight kill quest until level 3. It really adds to the texture of the game how it doesn't let you just go straight kill things. And I think that's really good for new players leaning into it. However, I see how this sort of intro quest thing can be annoying a little bit more down the road to higher levels making alts, because they have to go through this whole process to get up to the outside world to get sufficient mobs to grind on. I mean, I can honestly see people clearing this starting zone out in half the time I did down the road if they're just straight leveling alts, because if you just straight grind and not even do any of the quests down here, I think you will level sufficiently faster. Well, anyway, I decided to find my own way since that operative just ran away from me. He's a fast mofo. So, we come to this guy, and this is, I think, maybe not the coolest, but one of the coolest part of the starting zones. And I pan the camera out here a little bit so you can see. And I'm spending a little bit more time at the quest givers because I'm reading all the quest text to get like the experience of the first time doing the starting zone. And this guy right here, if you remember when I got power leveled through dead mines, this guy is Face, and he is the one responsible for that video way back on the Fatiguu project. He actually rolled the character on my server, so this is a shout out to him. He's gonna pop up a couple more times in this video series. Alright, so here we go. Now, here's more of the confusing things. I thought I was supposed to follow this guy, the physician's assistant, and he was supposed to, like, do something to me. But I just stand here for no reason, and it's just pointless me standing there. I'm like, alright, bro. Alright, what's happening? What's happening? What am I supposed to do? Alright, what are we doing here? But after some re-examination of quest text, I come to the conclusion that my help is needed elsewhere than this platform over here. No, not there. There we go. There's the re-examination of the quest text. That tells me what you got to do is mount the things over there. Not over here. Over there. That help you go out. Now what they're doing right now is they are cleansing all the toxic stuff off of me so that I can go to the outside world without killing anyone. That's a lot better. And another good thing that they add in this starting zone is what I like to call Gnome humor. They have those little humorous little jokes, like stuff explodes. They have 3 prototypes that explode. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty awesome. Like right here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, it's finally time to go to the new Tinkertown, which is located where the old... It's coming to me. That really annoying place where the... Bruno Village. That's it. That's the one. Yep. Yep. We had to go across a lake, bring the beer to the inn. No, steal the beer from the inn and bring it to them. Yeah, this is where that place used to be, and they moved it to a more... They moved Bruno Village to a better spot, which is better. So you take the lift up, and it's exactly like the instance was. Like, I was really impressed. Like, when I visited here on my 80, I was like, did they change the inside of it, or is it just an assault from the outside? Because when I took this elevator, it was very, very misleading. So we're coming back up now and emerging to the light. You have discovered New Tinkertown. This is where the good quests really get going. This is where everything sort of starts to pick up. And one thing I didn't do with this series is I didn't just stop it at a 10-minute mark solid. I made sure I was at a point where it would be good to stop it.
Salutations.
So, the guy from the King of Gnomes is not in Ironforge anymore. He is in New Tinkertown. So, God forbid the Horde assault here, not knowing what's going on. Well, they got a boss on their hands. And he's trying to be a nice guy and talk to all the gnomes. But first, you have to go visit your trainer, who, in these video series, is the most like a trainer than just where you learn a hub to learn your spells. It's really very nice. It really puts the new players into the game really nicely. Just, yeah, I killed some boars. Oh, I can learn some spells now. Oh, cool. You have to go to your trainer and she talks to you. I'm your priest trainer. You're going to learn everything you need to know from me. And I think that's really cool, and it gives it more of like an RPG type of feel, engrossing you more in the game when you start it out. And I think that's really good. So now she tells you to go and introduce yourself to High Tinker. If I even try to say his last name, I will destroy it, so I'm not even going to attempt. But that's who you're going to talk to, the old king of gnomes. And that's where I'm going to leave you guys off. So we're coming towards the end of this video here, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Oh, there's Face again. There he is. There he is. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and give me your feedback. What starting zone you want to see next. All right, until part 2.